Good morning. So welcome to another studio vlog. So this is obviously the first of the new monthly vlogs. So this is the March vlog. So it's actually Monday the 1st of March today. So these vlogs are going to be a month long now, and I'm going to film all the bits that come up over the month. So for example, today I'm doing product photography for my new collection, which is the Nan's Garden one, that one. So I'm just, I've set up my table and everything ready to go. This is the wrapping paper. So what I do first of all is wrap some of these boxes that I have had for ages, just to give it like a present sort of look. And then I keep half of the wrapping paper rolled up like this for more photography. So my last vlog I had some new viewers, so hello and welcome if you're new here. I'm Ruth, I'm an illustrator and service pattern designer. I've only been doing this full time since September. That's when I started my business properly, as I say, full time, and I registered with like HMRC as a business. I got made redundant at the beginning of the first lockdown last March, so nearly a year. But before that I was a retail manager for a number of years. Well, I've worked in retail for 25 years. But I was working on my illustrations, or I have been working on my illustrations for about 8 years now. So I used to do it on the side when I was a manager. And then about 2 years ago I started a visual communication degree as well, because once I graduate I want to illustrate children's books as well. So I currently have my own website and an Etsy website where I sell my gift wrapping and small gifts and stationery bits from. I also design surface patterns for fabrics and anything else, and I have a fashion formula store and a spoonflower store. So for the first part of my business plan, which is obviously what I had to do when I started my business, it was mainly the small product section. So I feel as though I'm in a rhythm with that now, and that's all set up, and I've got collections coming out for the rest of this year and I'm all prepared for that. So the next part is the surface pattern, which I'm currently working on, have been working on for the last 2 months. So that's creating better mock-ups so that people can see my patterns on various things like bedding, children's wear, gifting, interiors, fashion, ladies fashion, men's fashion, china and cutlery, things like that. Just basically anything really. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm also working on my website I have a hidden portfolio page for larger companies, because they usually want exclusive designs that nobody's seen before. So that's a hidden page on there, and I'm working towards creating 30 patterns on there, and then I'm going to go on to pattern collections. So I've got about 15 at the moment, so I'm halfway there. So I'm just working on that up until sort of April, May time. And then at the end of this year, when I finish the unit that I'm doing on my degree, I've got 3 months where I'm not doing anything before I start the next year. I'm going to be starting up the next section, the 3rd phase of my business plan, which is quite a big phase. And then that'll hopefully be launching early next year. And then there'll be a gap of maybe 2 or 3 years until I finish my degree, and then that's when the 4th and 5th section of my business plan happens, which is the 4th one is obviously the children's illustrating books. Although I'm quite happy to do, like, I want to do cookbooks as well and self-help books. And then there'll be newspaper and magazine editorials, so just doing small illustrations for magazines and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to achieve. Fingers crossed it does, touch wood. That's the plan. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick drink and a biscuit. And then I'm going to get on with the product photography, so I'm going to film a little bit of that as I go along. Obviously today's Monday, so I usually do all my admin. So I've done all my business books this morning. Obviously I do them weekly, but it's the beginning of a new month now, so I've done all last month's books and got everything ready for this month as well. So I've done all that this morning. I've updated my website, front page, home page. I always update that once a week to refresh it with new, I just sort of change the products around. So I've got like a gifting section and a new in section, and I just changed the images on them. So I've done that. I've pinned all my pins to Pinterest, so again I do that once a week. I pin some new photography to Pinterest and link it with my websites, just so that if people are on Pinterest, they can go on there, and that's another sort of like stream of people coming in. Yeah, so I'm going to do the photography next after my little break, and then I'm going to start listing them on my websites. They're not launching until next Monday, but I've got an assignment due for my degree this week, so I'm going to concentrate on that for the rest of the week. It's been quite good. I was getting orders mainly from the last week of November, so from like Black Friday weekend all the way up until half term, about 2 weeks ago. I was getting orders every day, sometimes a few orders a day. But then the last 2 weeks, because I said this in my last vlog, that I was getting orders every day and it was really good, and then the last 2 weeks I've only had 2 orders, so you can't kind of take it for granted that you're going to get orders all the time. I don't know why it's dropped the last 2 weeks, because I've still been doing the same stuff. I just think it's obviously because lockdown, we're sort of gradually coming out of lockdown. The children go back to school today, because today is Monday the 8th. So I just think maybe the last 2 weeks people have been buying stuff for their children to go back to school and stuff like that. So yeah, I was a bit down last week because I was thinking, oh my god, you know, we're coming out of lockdown and now, you know, I'm not going to sell anything, because when people are in lockdown they only have online shopping that they can do. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. So that is one reason why I've only done I'm not doing products and having an online shop. That's not my whole business, that's 1/5 of my business, so it's only a small part. The surface pan design is obviously the second part, which I'm currently working on. That'll be more probably like freelancing work, hopefully, with like licensing and selling my patterns. Just because, to be honest, I forgot, and I was quite sort of busy in my work because my head was in the zone. But I'm going to show you what I did. So I'm going to show you on my iPad because it's bigger than my phone and you can see it better than my laptop. So I've been practicing on my Procreate on my digital drawing. So I created this flower last week. So it's just an agapanthus flower. So I did it on Procreate, and I posted it to Instagram, and then I wanted to make it into a pattern. So I wanted to use Procreate to make the pattern, but I tried a few YouTube channels to learn how to do it, and a few like tutorials, but I couldn't get the hang of it. There seemed to be one thing that I was doing wrong or something, and it wasn't creating it. It wasn't repeating it properly, it was slightly mismatching. So I sent the PSD to my computer and then did it in Photoshop, Illustrator. And I'm just going to show you that now. So this is the one I was trying to do on Procreate. Obviously it's not repeated there, but it didn't repeat properly. And then this is it on Illustrator. So I put in a sort of a small texture background to it as well, just to add more detail. And then that's it repeated. So that's my Agapanthus Lane pattern. So I'm going to get that a sample onto fabric soon. I've got loads of new designs that I'm going to send off to get samples on fabric for. So I was doing that on Friday, and then obviously you know I've been having problems with Photoshop with my mock-up designs. So every time I open a mock-up on Photoshop it crashes it. So I'd asked a few people about if they had any problems and what they did and everything. So I tried everything but nothing seemed to be working. So what I did was, I've got an external hard drive that my brother lent me. So I plugged that in while I was using Photoshop because I thought maybe it was to do with storage space, although my computer says there's enough storage. Apparently if you open up something it has to have extra storage to use it. So yeah, sorry, I'm just talking to the cat, she's gonna jump up. No, stay down there. Come on, come here. Sorry. Yeah, so anyway, so basically I've managed to use the more simple mock-ups. The ones that because I was buying a few to create a more professional mock-up, you know, the really good ones. But they're the ones that won't open now, they're the ones that crash it. The more simpler ones do seem to be opening. Sorry, she's jumped up behind me now, she's sitting there. Oh, you're pesty. So anyway, let's just carry on. So I've created these mock-ups. So this is a lady with a dress on. So I've done a few of my older designs, so you can see there. So I've done those. So I've set up a page on my website. It's not quite brilliant at the moment, but it's what I was aiming for. No, Angel. Come on, sit down. So, I've done a page on my website under fabric to show people my designs on fabric. So, I've done this one. That's another orchid one, you can see there. And then that one. There are a few, there's this one, but it's slightly blurry. And then I did some of these mock-ups, but again they're slightly blurry, so I need to change them ones. But yeah, that's the sort of thing I wanted to create on my website to promote the surface pattern a bit more. Hi guys, so sorry about that, the charge on my camera ran out, which was probably good really, because the angel started jumping up everywhere. So I can't remember what I was talking about, but anyway, so I'm going to start something new today. So something that might help sell, something that I've been thinking about for a while. So I've got these boxes that I ship orders where there's multiple stuff in, or any art prints. I've got medium ones and small ones as well. So because my gift wrapping I've kind of launched in ranges. So for example, I have the rainbow range, which has got gift wrap, cards, it's got gift tags. Where they've gone? Gift tags have gone somewhere. Badge, and I do an art print as well. So what I'm going to be doing is selling like the little boxes of them. So each one is going to have like a name. So there'll be, I'm going to take some photographs of them in this box. And then there will be, and then I'll put them, list them on my website and my Etsy store, and they'll be sold as like, so I'm going to do, this one I'm not sure what name I'm going to choose for that one, but this one, which is my Hydrangea Bee collection. So it's got the gift wrap, 2 cards, 2 gift tags, a badge, yeah, and there's 2 sheets of gift wrap in there. So this is going to be, because it's got the happy card and the Be Happy card, I'm going to call this the Happy Box. Then I've got the Dreaming Box. So this is the Dream Catcher collection. So there's 2 sheets of wrapping paper, there's going to be 2 cards, 1 birthday and 1 dreaming. There's the badge, the Dreaming badge, there's the Dreaming bookmark, and then there's the 2 gift tags as well. So again, that's going to be a box, which is the Dreaming Box. So we've got the Happy Box, the Dreaming Box. Oh, there's the gift tags for the rainbow. And then we've got the Dandelion, Dandelion Ladybird collection, which I'm going to have as the Wish Box. So that's on my desk here, and that's the biggest box. So that's got in it the 2 sheets of wrapping paper. It's got the Ladybird card, the Dandelion card, it's got the bookmark, the badge, 2 gift tags and a pack of 3 of the dandelion stickers. That's there. I haven't put any art prints in yet, so they're not going to have art prints in the boxes at the moment. Hi guys, so it's 6 minutes to 4 o'clock on the Monday still, so I'm launching Nan's Garden in a couple of minutes. So I've got my website one up on there, and I've got my Etsy one on my iPad. So that's all ready to just publish and click those, and then I've got to do an Instagram post to say it's live. I've been quite productive, so I've had an order come through which I'm going to wait and do a bit later. I've gone through all my fashion formula, so all the technical hitches like there was the duplicating have been sorted out, so that was good. So I made sure they were all okay. I've uploaded a few mock-ups to it, which is good. And then I've gone through all of my designs on fabric, so my samples. So these are the ones that are on spoon flower but not on fashion formula, so I'm going to put them on fashion formula. So I've got to order samples of those. And then these are the ones that are on fashion formula but not on spoon flower, so I've got to order samples of all of these to go on my spoon flower shop. And then also what I've done is I've wrote down all of these onto here and done a list of, on my fashion formula page it asks for 4 mock-ups. So I wrote them all down and wrote the mock-ups down beside them, and then I'm going to tick them off as I go. So I've done a dress, a baby grow and a pillow, and then I'm going to think of something else to mock up. Obviously these are still the simple mock-ups. I wanted them to be the more professional ones, the really nice ones, but Photoshop still keeps crashing, so it'll have to be the simple ones for now until a later date, until I can get that sorted. But at least I've got mock-ups on there now. So on Etsy, and then I'm just gonna change the picture on my website, and then I'll do my Instagram post. It's all a bit of a rush at the end. Hi guys, hope you can see me up there. So it's Friday today, Friday the 12th of March. So it's obviously pattern day today. So I have been doing some more mock-ups. Still haven't been able to do the more professional looking ones, it's still the more simple ones. So I'm just doing those at the moment, although the computer has started to like freeze. So it still hasn't sorted itself out yet. So today is obviously a Friday, so I'm going to be launching my gift wrapping boxes at 4 o'clock today. I only launched my Nan's Garden collection on Monday, so it is a bit quick. I wanted to sort of like get them out there. They didn't really need to have like a big launch because they're only existing collections. I've just changed the way that they'll be made up and posted basically. So it's not such a big deal this time. It would just be if people want to buy in bulk rather than individually. So that's this afternoon, and then I'm going to do some painting. I'm going to go back to watercolour painting and do some sketches that I needed to paint from a few weeks ago. So they're going to be made into patterns probably next week. Yeah, so there's not much going on today. I did have quite a few orders this week actually. From about, I think it was from Tuesday or Wednesday, I had 4 come in one evening, and then I had another couple last night and the day before. So I posted them this morning, so that's all done. So hi guys, so welcome to a new week in the studio. So it's now, it's the 15th of March, so I hope you all had a nice Mother's Day yesterday. So I went round Mum's and we had lunch and spent the afternoon together, so that was nice. I haven't been able to film today, it's 5 o'clock now. I haven't been able to film today because next door I've been having some work done, so there's been lots of drilling and banging and you wouldn't have been able to hear me, so I've just been working and I thought I'd just update you quickly now. So I delivered orders this morning, so did the post run. I had 2 orders of the gift wrapping boxes on Friday night. I had another one on Monday and another one yesterday. So I've sent 2 off. I've done 2, I've sent them off. So I'll send the next ones off Wednesday. So that's done. I had some other orders as well, so they went also. So that was good. It's been a bit, this last week's been a bit up and down with orders, whereas I said before I was getting orders sort of every day. I didn't have any I don't think I had any last weekend. And then Tuesday I had 5. Then I didn't have any for a couple of days. Then Friday I had the 2 stationery boxes. Saturday I had about 2 other orders plus the stationery box, and Sunday I had an order and a stationery box order. So it's been very up and down, not consistent like it had been. So yeah, it just changes all the time. You just don't know what's going to happen next. I haven't had any orders so far today, so don't know. I've wrote my blog today. It's a week early, but I'm not going to publish it until next week. Just because I think I've got my weeks mixed up. I wrote myself my to-do list of writing the blog ready to publish Friday, then I realised it was a week early, so I'm just going to, I wrote it, but I'm going to save it till next week. I've done some more mock-ups on my fashion formula page. It's taken longer than I expected. I was hoping to just do it in one afternoon, but I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. Again, I'm still having the problems with the computer, and the Photoshop keeps crashing, so I'm just doing them when I can. Hi guys, so welcome, hope you're all doing okay. So it's Friday today, Friday the 19th of March. So I didn't film on Wednesday because I was doing my hair. It went okay. It looks a bit dark, it does need a wash now. It covered okay, it went okay, so that was really good. But one thing I just wanted to ask you guys is, obviously I've been colouring my hair out of obviously packets for a couple of years now, and it's always said on there that obviously once it's on your hair and you're doing it and you leave it the time, and then you're supposed to rinse it, and then you put the conditioner on it that comes with the box. You leave it a little while, then you rinse that off until it's like runs clear and everything, and then you just style it or blow dry it how you want to, which is how I've always done it. But this time, in the actual notes that you get with it, how you follow it, it said shampoo. So after you've rinsed off the initial dye, it says shampoo it, and then obviously rinse that off and then condition it afterwards. So I didn't, because I've never done it that way before, and I know obviously when you go to the hairdressers and you haven't done properly, they shampoo it and everything, but I didn't know if it was different, made up differently, the dye. So yeah, I just wondered if you shampoo after you've rinsed the dye out before you condition it, or do you not? Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to wash it later. So the first day I did it, on Wednesday, it was lighter, because I'd gone for like a, what do you call it, strawberry blonde colour, because my hair is obviously dark, but I usually go for blonde, but this time I thought I'd go a bit warmer and go strawberry blonde. So it did look really nice obviously Wednesday when I finished it, but then obviously it does need a wash now, and yesterday it gone a bit darker. So, and obviously because it didn't have that shampoo after the dye, I don't know if I should or shouldn't. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below if you shampoo it. So today's pattern day, so yay! I like Fridays because they're a bit of an easier day. So today I've got my whack-on board out because I'm just doing a sea holly pattern, so I'm just raising the outline and getting that done. So that's just the washing machine going. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this one. So this sea holly, that one, and then this one I'm going to make into a pattern. I'm not actually going to make this into a pattern today, I'm just erasing the outside, and then I'm actually making, or hopefully making, this one into a pattern. Let me just show you on my phone because my iPad's in the other room. So I'm going to be making that into a pattern today, so the Amaryllis Lily that I drew digitally on my iPad. So I'm going to do that today. Hello, so it's now the afternoon, it's now nearly 2:30. I had a bit of a change of plan today, so I've got the sea hollies erased. So this one and this one down here, got those erased this morning. Then I started my Amaryllis pattern, so I started doing that. So I started with this design, this one. So I started with that pattern, so that's just the tile. Then I thought it looked a bit dark, a little bit, yeah, just a bit dark. So I changed it to this more turquoisey colour to brighten it up a bit. But then it still felt, because I'm still trying to find the balance between my digital drawing on Procreate and having some texture in the background that's a different medium. Obviously the digital drawing is quite dense compared to my watercolours, which are a bit more lighter, they're more layered, they're sort of see-through, so this is more dense, so I'm still trying to get to grips with it. So I used my digital drawing of the Amaryllis Lily, and then I traced over the top. All this is done on Illustrator. And then I did like an outline of the lily and just put it in different colours in a background pattern, and then layered these the digital drawing of the Amaryllis lilies on the top. But then I felt I'm trying to make my designs more, I suppose you would say more modern, more current, because I think then there would be more words today, more commercial, because obviously I want to go on to license them. I need to make them more commercial, more modern, more up to date, more things that people would buy now. So for example, this could be on like a summer dress, or maybe on a bikini, on some swimwear, that sort of thing. But I still felt it was a little bit oldie looking. So then I tried to make it more modern. So I did like, I filled in the outlines of the Amaryllis in the background to make it more of a slightly sort of camo effect, more like colour blocking, more pop arty. So I came up with that. So in the background you've got the outlines of the Amaryllis, and then I filled them in with colours. So we've got a white colour, we've got this peachy colour, there's a green one, there's a yellow, like a more creamy one. But then I felt that the colour in the background would look better in this colour for that effect. So I'm just currently doing that at the moment. Hi guys, welcome. Good morning, hope you're doing all well. So today is Monday, the I'm not sure what the date is, 22nd of March. So it's 11:30. So this morning I've actually been out to the chemist with my mum to get her bits. So we did that. I had some orders over the weekend, so I did the post run, so that's all done. And then I've come back, got back about just gone 10. and done all my admin. So I've done my books, I've refreshed my website as normal, and I've pinned all my pins to Pinterest, so that's all done. So I'm going to be doing some watercolour painting, so I'm going to do that in the dining room on the table today. Yeah, so obviously you might see that I'm in a different place. Basically on Friday, it was really sunny Friday, and the sun was just coming in so much and I could barely see the screen, and I was doing patterns and I couldn't see what colours I was doing. So I spent most of the day with the curtains shut, which isn't the point really. The point in having the desk facing the window is that I get to obviously see outside and look outside and stuff. So yesterday I moved it back, so I pushed one of the units forward and then moved the desk back, so hopefully the sun will shine sort of down there and not here, or not in my eyes. So it doesn't look brilliant now. The studio looks a bit higgledy-piggledy, and I've got the art trolley over there in the middle of the room because it's got nowhere to go. So it's just a trial to see if it works. I think tomorrow's going to be sunny, and then there's another day this week that's going to be sunny, so I'm going to trial it and see what happens. So the rest of the day, as I say, I'm going to be doing watercolour painting in a second, and then this afternoon I'm going to be doing patterns this afternoon. So basically I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week because it's my birthday on Saturday, and I was having next week off. But I've got to work the Monday and I've got a meeting on the Thursday, so I'm having those 2 days off this week, so I get like a long weekend this week and then I get the Easter weekend the following week. So I'm doing all website stuff this morning, and I'm doing patterns this afternoon, and then tomorrow and Wednesday I'm doing degree work so that I can fit everything in before I have my days off. So this afternoon I'm going to be doing a couple of patterns. One of them is the canna lily that I did the digital picture of. So I've done a few more done some foliage to go with the canna lily because it didn't have any on there, it was just the flowers. So I've done those over the weekend, so I'm going to incorporate that into the pattern and hopefully it works. But I am having a bit of a trouble with the patterns for digital work, because when I mix it with either watercolours or just some textures on Illustrator, it doesn't quite blend very well. So I'm going to try them as the whole pattern as digital. Hi guys, so it's now just nearly 2 o'clock, I've just had my lunch, so I managed to get my painting done. Let me just show you that. So this orchid came out okay, that one's quite nice, but this blossom didn't quite come out right, but I'm hoping that when I put it on the scan it into the computer I can change a few things on it, so that's not too bad. So that page is now completed, which is good because I've had this hanging around for a while, so I need to get that done. When I bought my printer, you get these Epson ink bottles, but they don't hold a whole bottle when you first put it in. There's this tiny little bit at the bottom. So now it's gone down a little bit, I'm just going to fill them up, so I'm just going to do that today. The other thing that I meant to show you earlier was, so now I'm getting orders quite, although they're not consistent at the moment, not like every day, I am getting quite a lot. So what I've decided to do is, so where I was doing the free sticker, sorry, the cat's just sunbathing down there, so I'm having to walk around her. Where I was doing the free stickers, or the free gifts, and then putting the free sticker label on it so people knew that it wasn't like somebody else's order by accident. I'm getting them prepared in advance now. So yesterday when I was moving all this around, I did a couple because I'd run out. So yeah, so when I do packing videos now, you won't see me doing that. They'll be a little bit quicker because I'm getting things done beforehand, and I might even start stickering my envelopes ready as well, just so that packing orders is a bit quicker these days. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up my patterns and stuff and get that going, because I want to do the canna lily. Is it canna lily or calla lily? I'll have to find out. Because I want to do that one. Then there was the amaryllis lily one, which I've decided I don't like, so I've got to change that. Yeah, and I might even try and erase the background of these two as well, just so that I've got them ready to do them quickly in a week or so. I've also been doing, so where I'm doing this freelancing, or hopefully doing this freelancing thing, I've got to apply for it. I'm getting all my certificates ready, so I've got them all ready. I've got to scan them in. Guys, so it's actually Friday the 26th of March, the day before my birthday. I'm off, I was off yesterday and I'm off today, but my tripod come, so I just thought I'd show you. I've already opened it, so it isn't like an unboxing because it's just tiny. So it's on the camera at the moment, that's why you're at this angle. It's not the most flattering angle, but so I went for this one, the GorillaPod Joby mini magnetic, because my camera is quite lightweight and only small. I wanted the smallest tripod I can have. It's got a swivel mount on it, so it goes all different ways. It's only tiny though. So there you can see it there, and it's got magnetic feet, so it can actually, if something's like magnetic here, it can stick to it. So I tried it on my fridge and it does actually work. It's got a very, very strong magnet on it, so that's quite handy. Not that I know of anywhere else that's got magnets on it in my house that I'd be doing. Hi guys, so it's the day after my birthday, so it's Sunday the 28th of March. So I just want to show you my new gouache paints. So they are Himi Gouache paints. I'm just trying to move the camera, bear with me, there we go. So they come in this box. And I also got this ceramic paint dish as well, so that's nice. Ceramic ones are more easier to clean than plastic ones and more eco-friendly, so that's nice. So yeah, in here we have, you get a palette of this, a plastic one. I didn't know you got this with it, but yeah, you got that. I've also got this, which I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's like a painter's glove, but it's only got 2 fingers, and then it's got like a fingerless bit here. So it's a bit odd. I don't expect I'll be using that. So here is the Himi, I think they're Himi Jelly Gouache paints. And they come with this pack of brushes as well. So there's quite a few brushes in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they range from a size 8 to size 0, I think, or size 1. So that's good. So I'm not going to open all of these now. I'm going to test them on the next vlog, and I've also got some other bits that I got for my birthday that I'm going to show you on there. So yeah, you can see the colours here anyway. So there's like a nice purple. I think, yeah, that's a blue. There's a more of a lilac-y colour. Green. Yellow. Orange. White. I think there's 2 whites in here because obviously with gouache you do mix a lot. So I think there are 2 whites. That is, have they got the... No, they don't have the names on the front because it's all in Chinese or Japanese. Nice blue, lighter blue, into greens. Like a sunflower yellow, red, more of a burgundy red, pink, brown. Black. Is that black? That might be dark green, that's black. Like a lime. I'm trying to keep these in order. Another green. Orange. Like a magenta. Like a peachy nude. And this one's another brown. So yeah, so that's them all. As I say, I'm not going to test them now. That'll be in the next April vlog. So I'm going to end this video now. So the next video, next month's video, April, will be about the new project that I'm doing. So I'll be showing you all the designing for that. So watch out for that. And I will also be doing another video in 2 weeks of some particular subjects. It might be the sort of like start to finish from getting reference photos all the way through to the products, or it might be something to do with the new product, the new project that I'm doing, so some sort of designing for that. So yeah, so see you next time. Bye for now.